Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Macon, Georgia, home of the Stratford Eagles. It's GIAA action, 4A classification. We got one of the top teams in 4A, the Stratford Lady Eagles, led by longtime, four-time state champion winning head coach Ed Smith at the helm, going against an up-and-coming young Tattnall Square team. It's Middle Georgia Sports Live, Thrift Behringer, and joining me here tonight will be the guy they call Mr. Middle Georgia.
Oh, Lord.
Brett. I call him Quavo Taylor. How are you doing, Quavo?
Hey, I'm doing good, Thrift. It's an honor to have you on our broadcast here at Stratford Academy. A great gym, great atmosphere. The fans for this crosstown rivalry going to file in here for this contest, and should be an outstanding matchup. Obviously, with the close proximity, both of these teams know each other very well. Stratford winning the earlier matchup this season, and Tattnall Lady Trojans hoping to get some revenge here tonight.
Yeah, you made mention they did play earlier this year, and that game was 64-30. Stratford with the massive win. Let's talk about the home team and the Eagles. Kamaya Hudson, a senior. It's senior night tonight. So it's last time she'll be going out here during the regular season. She is averaging 18.9 points per game. She has been sensational. She leads the team in rebounding. She's really good at facilitating, and she has been the go-to player for the reason why Coach Ed Smith and his team are 20-3, undefeated in region play, trying to finish up region play at 10-0. If you look at the rankings within the GIAA, they've been flirting with 2-3 all season long, and so they're trying to finish out the regular season on a high note because next week we'll have region tournament play. Now for Tattnall Square, they come in 5-13, 2-7 in region play. They're led by head coach Lance Hilliard. He has his daughter who's on the team, Ella Kate Hilliard. As I made mention, 2-7, 5-13. Now, they beat John Millage and Piedmont after having a 6-game losing streak. They've lost to Mount DeSales by 8. Mount DeSales team that's in the top 5, and they lost to FPD by 8. So they play teams competitively aside from Stratford. So now they're going to come on the road and see if they can shock the world and pull off the upset. So thank y'all again for tuning in here. It's Middle Georgia Sports Live, home for all of Middle Georgia, from Bibb County schools, from Tattnall, from FPD, Mount DeSales, you name it, everywhere in the Middle Georgia area. We're going to be giving you the ultimate coverage. But what we're going to do is we're going to step aside for a real quick break as they do starting lineups, prayer, and the national anthem. welcome back, everybody, as we are about to be underway. Starting lineups. Let's throw them up. First up for Tattnall Square is number 11, the point guard for Coach Hilliard, Emma Hicks, the junior, coming in. Number 12, junior guard Carson Atwater. Number 14, related and the daughter of Coach Hilliard, sophomore post player Ella Kate Hilliard. And then number 21, Sarah Kate Phillips, sophomore guard. And finally, Ellie Rowland, number 15, senior power forward. That is your Tattnall Square Trojans. Now, let's talk about the home team and Coach Ed Smith and his Stratford Eagles.
Building the climax here.
I'm just trying to give the PA announcer an opportunity to be great.
So a quick reminder to those folks out there, we will be broadcasting all of these championship or quarterfinal matchups, here in Macon in a couple of weeks on GIAA.tv.
Yes, we look forward to doing that. All right, let's look at Stratford. Coming in, number 4, Hayden Craddock. Number 5, Delayla Lowe. Number 11, Kamaya Hudson. Number 15, Reagan Ray. And number 31, Shannon Smith. Coach Ed Smith, 26 years, 4 state championships, multiple times in the championship round, and he has a team this year that could be at Columbus State University coming up here in just a few weeks. These two schools are what, 15 minutes apart from each other?
If that.
Maybe. They literally can probably throw a rock, knowing Jordan Brooks and Barry Veal, the baseball coaches. They probably get a fungo at each one of their schools.
Yeah, I just wanted to give a shameless plug here for the Middle Georgia Sports Live show, our weekly show. Again, the Stratford Eagles, the Lady Eagles, number 1 in our power rankings. Number 1.
As they should be.
Even over the Warner Robins Lady Demons, which is huge. So there's our latest as Thrift is looking at them.
Mid-Georgia Sports on Instagram. That's where we have our rankings. Now, Mountain of Sales was number 3. They did lose to Stratford earlier this week. Without further ado, let's play some basketball, and Tattnall will start it off here. Man-to-man defense for Coach Ed Smith, and they get after you. One of the best defensive teams, and they play smart basketball.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Thrift. One of the top teams in the state, top 3 right now, and you suspect that Coach Ed Smith's looking down the road as we have a foul call there.
Yeah, they're going to get Ella Rowland on the foul, they're going to get number 15, Reagan Ray, on the foul for Tattnall. They're going to send Ella Kate Hilliard to the line and shoot a pair of free throws. If there was a foul there, it was a little knick-knack, but the referee called it. And Brett, as you made mention, 2-7. Now, Stratford's pretty much clinched. They won regular season district championship. But I know Coach Ed Smith, the last thing he wants is lose a game that he should win here at home. And here comes the best player on the team. Her name is Kamaya Hudson, and she banks in a 3.
The bank is open quickly.
It's 6:06. I think they closed the drive-through at 7. Don't matter. Kamaya knocks it down. It's 3-1.
Great job right there, just coming down, seeing the opening, and taking the shot immediately.
And 10-second violation. They couldn't get the ball past half court, and Coach Smith knows he just ramps up that pressure and get Hudson in front of him, along with number 31, Shannon Smith, and they just create havoc on the defensive end. Tattnall's going to be in 2-3, but I'll tell you this, Kamaya can fill it up, so can Shannon from the outside. Another 3 by Kamaya, this one short. Ball is going to be out of bounds, but it will stay with Stratford here, Brett. So Stratford's been dominant all year. They lost 2 of their 3 games. They lost in overtime, and 2 of them were to George Walton, who's right now number 2 in the GIAA power rankings.
George Walton, a team you always expect to be there. Stratford, that's a good sign for them, as there's a rebound by Stratford, offensive, and Hudson gets the rebound, puts it back for 2. She's got all 5 points for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Kamaya does a good job attacking the glass and being able to finish. Shannon seals the rock. Shannon finding an open 3 that is short by Delayla Lowe, and it will be saved into Tattnall's hands. And here comes the Trojans on the fast break. Sarah Kate Phillips has it. Phillips drives, has it knocked away. Good defense. Reagan Ray tries to save it, and she gets hip checked out of bounds by Phillips, and it will go to Stratford. 5-1 score here. If you look at Stratford's basketball program, they got several state championships, close to 10 as a program, and 4 of them have come from Coach Ed Smith. Shannon Smith has it. Hot potato trying to get the ball in the middle of the court. Kamaya has it. Kamaya, nice crossover outside Low. She drives, nice pass down low, and that's how you break the 2-3 defense. You get the ball in the middle, make it collapse, and finding a nice cutting Kamaya Hudson. She's got all 7 for the Eagles so far.
Yeah, nice little pocket pass, just sliding in between defenders. As you mentioned, the zone defense there, not doing a whole lot, and Hudson finishes on the low block. Right now, Stratford rolling, especially with their defense. Full court press and making it hard for Tattnall. So that ball almost goes out of bounds. They're swinging it around the outside now.
Yeah, so here comes as Stratford is getting after it, and here comes Lowe almost with the steal. And half-court all defense has been sensational for Stratford all year long. They will get a foul there.
That pressure defense, I don't think Coach Ed Smith is as much disappointed with that. He likes the effort. I think he's giving instruction, hey, we got to slide our feet, stay in front there, but force the issue like they're doing, and they're playing great defense so far. There's another missed free throw for the Lady Trojans.
Phillips at the line right now, 5:23 here in the first quarter.
And that shot off the mark, but rebound down to Hudson.
Here comes Kamaya. Kamaya drives. Kamaya misses. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Stratford. Decent crowd here on senior night. Boys coming up next. See Coach Jarvis Smith and his program. Low pump fakes. Shannon Smith, corner 3. High arcing shot, airballed, but Hudson there to clean it up, and she gets fouled. Tax the glass right there, Brett, and about as good as it comes in the GIAA.
Yeah, you definitely got to put a body on her. You can't let her slip free. And Tattnall just not able to secure her inside. A good job of rebounding by Hudson, giving her team second chance opportunities as she goes to the line here. Misses it completely, though, on the first shot. Very uncharacteristic there on that free throw attempt. Tattnall going to be forced to sub in some players here early with some foul trouble.
Hudson makes it 8-1. She again has all 8 of Stratford's points. And here comes the full court trap by Stratford. Smith, good defense, cutting off the sideline. Low drives, left-handed layup is good. It's 10-1. And here comes the 2-1-1. They call it amoeba, and they're just aggressively trying to get Tattnall to turn it over, and there comes almost another one. And hot pass goes through the hands, and it's dribbled out of bounds by Mary Banks Stewart.
You got another turnover there for Tattnall, and as you said, I think the adjective I would use to describe this Stratford pressure is smothering. They just don't give any inches of space to do anything with the ball. And right now, Tattnall's going to have to figure out how to either dribble through it, and there's an offensive foul on Hudson. Dribble through it, or maybe a long home run pass, something that will hopefully help get across half court easily. We've had a 10-second call, now a turnover on passes, and then stepping out of bounds. So all types of variety of turnovers here.
Stolen away by Stratford. Here comes Kamaya. Kamaya pulls it out, Shannon Smith. Shannon down to Reagan Ray. Back out to Kamaya. Kamaya goes baseline. Nice drive and gets fouled. And that's where she lives, is driving. She does have a nice jump shot. But his overall package at 19 points per game, the senior, trying to get Coach Ed Smith that 5th championship. He's got 4 of them. He's not won one since 2006. Now, he's played for several more since then, but he won one in 01, 03, 05, and 06. Several subs coming in. Smith, Reagan Ray coming out, and number 4, Hayden Crack. Number 44, Catherine Calsey checks into the game. Number 13, Hadley Stewart. And number 3, Valerie Mitchell, freshman in the game, along with Hadley Stewart, who's a freshman, and Calsey, who is a junior. Cross court, nice pass down low and off the bank and in.
Now that's the danger, Thrift. If you break the press, you got some bigs down there for Tattnall who can finish to the goal.
Well,
but
she's going to have to drive. Ella Kate Hilliard was the one there that able to hit it off the glass to Layla Lowe. High arcing 3, no. Gets her own rebound, and it's a jump ball. Possession error will stay with Stratford.
I think that's not a weakness per se, but one area to potentially attack if you're Tattnall. Inside, Coach Ed Smith doesn't seem like he's got that dominant post player, but he's got some guards that can really go.
Kamaya will pass it in. And they'll reset the offense, 15 on the shot clock. Hudson goes baseline, nobody stops the ball, easy lay.
Yeah, you gotta get your foot on the baseline right there and force you to go away from the goal. Just kind of Olay defense a little bit right there from Tattnall. And Kamaya Hudson with an easy layup.
3-pointer on the way for Tattnall. Good. Knocking it down from the outside. Emma Hicks, the junior. And a big shot there for Tattnall. They cut the deficit to 8 with 3 minutes here in the first. Low. Drives, splits the 2 defenders and lays it in with contact and all. Tough drive there by Delayla Lowe. And now she's playing good defense.
Gonna have to hustle here, yeah. Gonna get a timeout from Tattnall. So the Lady Trojans is gonna trail 16-6 heading into this timeout with 6:43 to go, Thrift.
At 2:43, Brett.
Excuse me. You're right, I'll be quiet.
You're gonna see Brett's trying to add 4 more minutes to the time clock. 30 seconds, we'll say right here. Boys coming up next. We also got Westfield and Pacelli locally in this area. Remember, next week we got several region tournaments going on and being hosted around. So we're looking forward to seeing basketball coming to an end. Playoffs the following week. So this is it. Tonight and tomorrow, regular season wraps up. Next week, region tournaments. The week after, playoffs. And before you know it, we'll be at the state championships for GIAA, which will be at Columbus State University coming up in a few weeks.
Excited, man. Lots of action going on here throughout GIAA, throughout Middle Georgia, and just glad to be a part of it. Happy to see what's going to happen here in the coming weeks.
Back to a full court press and a bad pass that will be stolen again and turnover by Tattnall. Catch and shoot 3, no good by Valerie Mitchell. Good rebound though. And going up with the left, Kylie Shelley. Another missed shot by Shelley, and here comes Tattnall.
And you can't do that if you're Tattnall. Give extra opportunities. They're fortunate there to not have that cost them. Maybe got away with a walk right there.
3-point shot off the mark, no good. And here comes Stratford, Shannon Smith. Shannon getting it down low, nice pass. Outside, back to Shelley. Shelley grabs it, loses it. Mitchell saves it, and nope, they're gonna say her foot was on the line.
Good call there.
16-6.
Foot came down on the H before she let go of the ball. But Tattnall probably not enthused about that positioning because they're gonna have to go full court again.
And here comes the Trojans. Breaks the press, and they'll reset.
Tattnall's going to have to be lethal from outside to stay in this game. If they can do that, they put themselves in a position, they're going to have to force Stratford to play 4 quarters, and they really haven't had to do that a whole lot this year.
Nice pass, good job sealing the defender and laying it in by Ella Kate Hilliard. And it's an 8-point game.
You can definitely tell their offense runs through Hilliard. And I don't know if Stratford has an answer other than the press.
Good block there by Ella Rowland, and the ball will go out of bounds, tipped, and it will stay with Stratford down here. And 5 more will come in, including Kamaya Hudson, Delayla Lowe, Reagan Ray. Pretty much the entire starting lineup back in for Stratford. So Schmidt going to his bench early. Lowe, pump fakes. Reagan Ray. Hudson. Wide open 3 in the corner. Yes. Mercer West, Hayden Craddock from downtown, and it's 11.
That's great ball movement.
And they're gonna get a foul there. Hudson, a little too aggressive, smacking the arm of the Trojan Trojan player.
The best case for Tattnall on defense is to collapse on those drivers. But when they do, the danger is they kick it out to someone like Craddock who can knock down the 3. And then they have 2 that can really drive the ball. So you kind of pick your poison with this Stratford offense, really. You don't have a whole lot of options on the defensive end other than hopefully create a turnover, getting in the passing lanes and knocking the ball away.
At the line now for Tattnall, because Stratford's already in the bonus, is Mary Banks Stewart. Mary Banks will hit the first. Nine-point game. Lowe, Smith, short corner jumper, good. That's great basketball.
Yeah, no doubt right there. You just, not a whole lot you can do.
Number 32, Hatsy Russell, was the one that knocked down that little 10-foot bunny. Hilliard gets it down low, blocked by Shannon Smith. Shannon on the fast break, going all the way and misses the lay. Rebound, here comes Tattnall, almost stolen by Russell. 10 seconds, they can hold for the last shot. Instead, they'll jack up a 3 and hit.
That's huge right there. Got to keep it under 10, I think, the whole way to put pressure on Stratford.
Carson Atwater knocked that one down. It's an 8-point game, and Lowe will miss it. It's 21-13, Stratford on top. Middle Georgia Sports Live. We'll be right back after this. (21-13) is your score. Stratford up by 8 on Tattnall here. Senior night at the Grady Gymnasium. Two-three defense by Stratford. It's going to get a turnover. Here comes Delayla Lowe. Delayla all the way and gets hammered. And that will send Lowe to shoot some free throws.
Foul number 12. Atwater, her first team. First to the line. 15-2, number 5, Delayla Lowe.
Don't forget, boys, coming up next. Westfield and Pacelli girls going on right now. Westfield taking care of business. As Lowe will hit that one. It's a 9-point game. She hits 1 of 2. Stolen by Reagan Ray. Ray has it then stolen back away, but it'll go out of bounds, and it will stay with Stratford. Three-pointer, knocking it down. And that is Hayden Craddock from outside. And the biggest lead of the game for Stratford is at 12 right now. Low, good defense. It's nobody coming and helping poor Ellie Rowland, just leaving her down there by herself with Low. Here's Rowland. Rowland pump fakes. Rowland step through, short. Ball knocked out, and will stay with Tattnall.
Yeah, so your score over at Westfield, 19-5 right now. The Lady Hornets on top of Pacelli. That's for a region championship. This one over here obviously has already been decided with the Stratford Lady Eagles, at least the regular season.
How about a three-pointer on the other corner? No good.
It's so interesting the way that GIAA works the regions. They're combined with 3A and 4A, and then they split for the tournament.
Low, you're right about that. And Ray, three-pointer, no. Russell hustles for it. Low, cross court, three-pointer. This one's short. And here comes Stratford. Craddock again, and the air balls. She airballs that one. And here comes Tattnall.
I mean, the shot attempt for Stratford versus Tattnall are going to be 3-1 if this offensive rebounding keeps up for the Lady Eagles. They're doing a great job of second chances.
Yeah, but then a turnover, which has been the Achilles heel so far, and a foul that will send Valerie Mitchell to shoot some free throws for Stratford. Stratford, Tattnall, FPD. That's going to be the host sites for the quarterfinals in the GIAA coming up in 2 weeks. But you'll be able to watch those on GIAA.tv. We'll talk about it on Middle Georgia Sports Live. Checking out of the game for Tattnall is number 15, Ellie Rowland. Shot, no. Rebound, Russell. Low. Pulls it back out. Craddock cross court. Valerie Mitchell, short. Hustles for the rebound, and it goes off of a Trojan, and it will stay again with Stratford. 25 seconds on the shot clock.
Just second chance opportunities, Thrift. You cannot allow that to happen if you're the underdog. And Stratford is swarming on the rebounds.
Craddock airballs once again. She's hit a couple, but the last two have been off the mark. And that one almost stolen by Valerie Mitchell. Subs coming in for Stratford.
Number 13, Hadley Stewart coming in. And 44 for Stratford. Have to get you a name there.
Yeah, number 44 for Stratford is Causey, who just checked into the game. The junior, Catherine Causey. That one no good. Here comes Delayla Lowe. Delayla just runs right into head first. Number 21 from Tattnall, Sarah Kate Phillips. Ball will go out of bounds, back to Tattnall.
Thrift, I tell you what, one of the things I'm extremely impressed with here in Macon is just the facilities at these private schools for basketball, really for all the sports, but specifically basketball. Just dynamite venues to call games, to play games in, and to take in a game.
Stratford with the star. You'll remember that. Stratford with the Dallas Cowboy type colors.
Block there on the inside.
And checking into the game again for Stratford, number freshman Ellie McMahon. Number 10 is Causey. rims out. Here comes Sarah Kate Phillips. And good hands there, knocking it out of bounds.
What makes Stratford so effective on offense is just their passing. They work the ball around the outside. They do a great job. Excuse me, not around the outside, around in and out, and they get it to shooters there on the elbow on the previous possession, even if they miss. But great job right there, a mid-range jumper for Tattnall.
Sarah K. Phillips hits the jumper. We get it to Causey, high post, which leaves a wide open three-point attempt by Mitchell, and Causey there to clean it up. And a timeout, Coach Ed Smith, 30-second timeout. We'll take a break, 4:11 until the half. Stratford up by 13 on Middle Georgia Sports Live. That's the score, 4:11 here until the end of the half. Stratford up by 13. Coach Smith calling a timeout there as he's playing a lot of young players here tonight. Starters out of the game, Hudson, Lowe, Ray.
Just relentless defense from Stratford.
Sarah Kate pulls up. Sarah Kate short. Rebound out to Tattnall. May have gotten away with a walk.
Definitely did.
A bank 15-foot jump shot will go down for Carson Atwater.
But when you get a beneficial call like that or no call, got to take advantage, and she does.
Cross court, freshman touches it. And
that went
Valerie
off.
Mitchell,
Yeah.
it went off of her hands. And great job and defense by Mary Banks Stewart. And she put the long arms of the law up, and the ball ricocheted off her, off of the hand of Stratford. And Shannon Smith, Hayden Craddock will check in. Number 25, Logan Maxwell, and number 30, Kylie Shelley in for Stratford.
Playing a little sport that's already been this year, volleyball there on that possession.
Phillips. Cross court.
Bump set and spike that ball out of bounds.
Shannon Smith fell down and tried to bring number 12, Carson Atwater, with her.
31, Smith, that's her second team.
Senior night festivities will be at the end of this game. We'll have senior night ceremony for both boys and girls following the girls' game. Sarah Kate Phillips.
Great defense, trap right there on the baseline.
Phillips wide open underneath the basket and missing it. There was Mary Banks Stewart. Wide open, good pass, three-pointer, no good. Shannon Smith with the rebound. And then Shannon's fouled.
Both teams really did everything right there. Great trap on the baseline, then a pass over the top to a wide open post player, but she misses the bunny, and Stratford gets away there without giving up any further points and cutting that to under 10.
Shannon, cross court to Craddock. Craddock down low to Shelley. Good ball movement, hot potato. Shannon Smith knocks it down, and that's about as perfect of a possession you can have when trying to break down the 2-3 defense. And Stratford's up by 14. Other end three-pointer, no. Wide open, and getting the rebound on the backside and missing was Atwater. She was there, Brett, got to finish, and here comes Stratford.
You gotta give it to Tattnall. They're scrappy. They're just hanging around, but missed a couple shots. There's a steal, but goes out of bounds. Lady Trojans doing all they can to just try to hang in this game with 2:16 to go. Again, I think if they can get this lead underneath the 10-point deficit there, keep it there most of the game, they have a fighting chance going in the fourth quarter. That's all you want.
Shannon. Smith, again, same shot. Off this time. Stratford will get it with, Tattnall will get it with 10 minutes.
Good ball movement there, but that shot a little bit deeper and contested, so not as easy of a step-in three-pointer.
Sarah Kate.
Oh,
yeah,
she was going to set the screen right there, and the pass came instead.
Logan Maxwell with the steal. Craddock for three. No.
She's got a good jumper, though. I tell you what, smooth, and it's normally on line, but a foul there down low.
Atwater doing a good job rebounding both on the offense and defensive end. Just got to be able to knock down the shots. Shelley's first foul, team's third. Not many free throws have been shot so far in this one. As Phillips crosses over, and here she comes on transition.
A lot early, but not as many here lately.
And that one almost stolen, and it will be backcourt violation. Emma Hicks, but the bad pass was by Atwater. And Hadley's for Stratford. Kamaya has not played the last several minutes. And almost another bad pass. Shannon, and that one goes through her hands, and Tattnall just doesn't even look, but throws it to Sarah Kate. Sarah Kate does a little bit of a awkward Euro and travels. Stratford will get it back.
Always when you have a defender engage in front of you there on a fast break, sometimes you pause and don't know what to do, and you take extra steps, and that's exactly what happened there. Created the travel and the turnover. Tattnall was in good shape. There's a shot a little too hard and off the mark.
Little long there, and here comes Shelley, Shannon, Craddock, Maxwell, back out to Shannon. How about a three-pointer that will be short? Shelley battling for it. She gets it rejected, and Logan Maxwell seals it back. Craddock, Shannon, Maxwell, back out to Craddock. Craddock for three, no.
Good positioning there on the inside, but still.
Another offensive rebound, Hadley Stewart. Shannon, Craddock. 6-second difference between play clock and shot clock. Craddock again for three, and this time she'll rattle it home. Stratford goes up by 17. Craddock says, I won't be denied a third time. And she hits her third three so far. Turnover again. Shannon Smith. Catch and shoot. Stewart hits it. And that's how the first half will come to an end. Shots falling for Stratford here to end the first half. It's all Eagles. They're up 19. We'll take a break. It's Middle Georgia Sports Live. We'll be right back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. 36-17. Leading scorer there, Craddock, with several threes. She was great. Low knocks down the first shot of the second half, and Stratford already up by 20. I was going to say keys for this one. Tattnall's got to stop turning it over and make this a half-court game. And the first shot there was knocked down. A foul, though, was called. Oh, they're going to say over the back. And it will be Stratford, 39-17.
Foul on Hudson, her third. Team third.
And knocking it down. And a three-pointer there by Carson Atwater.
From downtown, getting it under
Low
20 points.
Will step into a three and miss. Give and go. We'll have it knocked away.
Score over in Perry, 31-18. Westfield on top of Pacelli at the half for the girls. Our other game being broadcast on Middle Georgia Sports Live here tonight.
Shannon. No. Low rebound and almost blocked. It was. Gets her another second chance point. Delayla Lowe has come out super aggressive here to start this second half, and she has her team up 21. Low, Sarah Kate Phillips. Wild shot, no. Here comes Low again. Low up ahead to Kamaya. Kamaya goes in with ease and lays it in.
43-20, and it looks like Coach Ed Smith put the starters back out there for this second half, and it's going to be a
and here comes Hudson.
Tough uphill sledding.
Easy still, left-hand lay, 25-point game. And Stratford is really taking control now. Here comes Tattnall. Another steal. Craddock gets it. Hudson. Kamaya. Reagan Ray, the senior, doesn't get the roll. Shannon Smith, though, with the rebound. Delayla Lowe for three. No. (45-20) is your score on Middle Georgia Sports Live. Thrift Behringer, Brett Taylor. As Stratford Lady Eagles trying to go to 21-3, 10-0 in region play. And Coach Ed Smith trying to stay one of the top three teams in the GIAA 4A classification as no one stops the ball there. And the main street was wide open for Sarah Kate Phillips. First mishap on defense we've seen from Stratford in a while. Kamaya, no. Can't wait to see Whit Davidson and Tattnall taking on Coach Jarvis Smith and Stratford. Tattnall right now the #1 team in the region, but it is never easy to win at the Grady.
We were talking about that earlier today.
What were you talking about, Brett? Because I don't remember you talking.
No.
I remember you just sitting there quietly in amazement of this facility, which is really beautiful, man. And I am blown away by the campus here at Stratford.
We were talking about the great games last year between those two squads.
Oh,
the buzzer
every
beaters.
one of them went down to the wire. Causey, give and go, block, out of bounds. And, oh, they're going to say that was off Tattnall. It'll go back to Stratford. I've had the pleasure of seeing Tattnall and Stratford FPD, and I have been so impressed by the facilities and the campus life of these respective schools, and glad they're a part of Middle Georgia Sports Live. As Craddock hits her fourth, and it's a 26-point game. Craddock has been pretty efficient from beyond the arc. Sarah Kate Phillips, scoop layup, and no.
Wow.
Causey with a rebound.
Little offensive
Blocked
rebound
by Shannon Smith. Reagan Ray knocks it out of bounds.
Tattnall giving a little bit of dose of their own medicine to Stratford. They're on the offensive boards, but not able to finish.
Sarah Kate gets those puppies organized and misses. You're going to hit a little bit of Bill Raftery, a little bit of Kevin Harlan, a little bit of, whatever you think. Your Mike Breen, you name your favorite basketball announcer.
Billy Packer.
I try to take it. And as a guy that is someone that has loved broadcasting, loved basketball, and I love getting hyped. And right now, it's all Stratford, and they're hyped about going 21-3 if they can hold on here. I know still the third. Cuts it. Oh, what a step through. And she's pretty upset at herself for not finishing that good move. Sarah Kate misses. Ball tipped around, and it will go to Stratford. Can't wait for region tournament next week. Brett, Mount DeSales, Stratford, both those teams battled out this year. Stratford did take them down both times. Both teams top 5 in the GIAA latest rankings is Kamaya. Will knock down a 3. She's had a quiet night, but you hadn't needed her with your team up 29.
No, she took a long break there in the second quarter, but she's come back hot here in the start of the third, so ill-advised pass here, and she steals it.
And here comes Lowe. Delayla with the left. And Coach Smith says, let's call off the dogs, let's go man-to-man and stop full court press, and it's a 31-point game. Stolen. Delayla. Kamaya, corner 3, 2 for $1, you know it. Knocking it down, and timeout, full timeout. It's Stratford putting on a shooting clinic here tonight. 56-22's your score. We'll take a break. We got more on Middle Georgia Sports Live.
This is not about a merger. This is about the first tangible step for us to take together to build a regional hub of healthcare for Central Georgia. The confluence of research, technology, innovation, and excellent community care is how we'll make an impact together. As we unveil our sign, it's a symbol of the chapter we're now taking together to reshape healthcare for this community.
We're back here on MGSL, Stratford and Tattnall, 56-22-238. I want to shout out our camera girl, Caroline. She has been absolute sensational, holding it down. Brett Taylor, you should be proud.
Hey, this isn't her first rodeo.
No doubt about it, and if anything, you need to stop trying to micromanage. She knows what she's doing. And so does Stratford. They lead 56-24. Craddock, Lowe, Hudson, a deep 3. No. Lowe with the rebound. Pump fakes. And one.
Wow.
Delayla Lowe.
What a play.
Pump fake. Takes the defender with her and finishes with contact. She'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Westville Pacelli, I know we're going on right now. We try to get an update here.
It's 31-18 with 7:09 to go.
And winner of that game is going to be your region regular season champ for that region. The region champ here we know is Stratford as Lowe gets a steal. Craddock comes away with it. Craddock back to Lowe. Lowe lays it in.
They're putting it on right now. They're putting on a defensive clinic. Great job, even in man-to-man, forcing the turnovers.
I see Coach Smith letting the starters ride it out here till the end of the third, and then by the fourth, put in the subs. It's a 36-point game. Boys coming up next, but before that, we got senior night festivities. And we will have it here on MGSL. Three-pointer is good.
Boom.
Now, I will tell you, it's been a long night so far for Tattnall, but Atwater has been the one bright spot. She just knocked down a three there. She's hit several here tonight.
Yeah, she's definitely been a bright spot. Also, Hilliard inside, but just not enough from both of them. They played a great game, but they need help, and they don't have that here tonight. And there's
Hudson
a steal.
steals it. Kamaya drives and finishes. And one for the senior, Kamaya Hudson. What a career she's had here at Stratford. And Kamaya will go to the line to try to make this a 36-point game with 51.5 here in the third. Fully expect the 6-minute running clock in the fourth. As Kamaya probably gotten close to her scoring average now here in this third quarter. Quiet first half. They didn't need her. They were up 19. And then here in this third quarter, she really turned it on, and that's why it's a 36-point deficit for Tattnall. As the three-pointer is no good, Shelley will watch it out of bounds. And again, 36.3 remaining until the half.
Been extremely impressed here in this second half with Kamaya Hudson's defense. She's been all over the floor. It's led to some easy baskets and fouls on the offensive end, and she shows you why she is probably the best player in this region.
Zero difference between the game clock and the shot clock. They'll be able to hold for the last shot, and that last shot will be by Kamaya Hudson, who misses the three. Battle for a loose ball, jump ball, and it will be Tattnall's with 9.7 here. Last couple seconds of the third. Atwater's got to let it go. And that will take us to the fourth. 36-point lead for Stratford. We'll take a break. Middle Georgia Sports Live. Live from Stratford.
This is not about a merger. This is about the first tangible step for us to take together to build a regional hub of healthcare for Central Georgia. The confluence of research, technology, innovation, and excellent community care is how we'll make an impact together. As we unveil our sign, it's a symbol of the chapter we're now taking together to reshape healthcare for this community.
Fourth quarter, 6 minutes, as I've made mention here left in this one. Looking forward to the boys game coming up next. Tattnall, slow start to the season, has really come on strong, and they lead the region. Stratford's had a somewhat of a difficult year this year with Jarvis Smith, just inexperienced, but thanks tonight, if they can get a big win over Tattnall, will go a long way and maybe a run in the playoffs. And his seniors like Landon Gates and Hartbutton trying to end their regular season career here at Stratford at the Grady with a win. That is coming up next as Kamaya will make the first. 3 subs ready to check in for Coach Smith. And Coach Smith knocks that one down. And there the seniors, Reagan Ray, Kamaya Hudson, and Hayden Craddock. And Reagan Ray, incredible careers by the seniors here at Stratford, and a big win here tonight.
It's always good to finish out your senior night on a winning note, no matter what your record is, but especially when you got such a good campaign going like the Lady Eagles do.
Sarah K. Smith misses that one.
It's one of those nights you'll always remember from your playing career.
Turnaround jumper is good. And knocking that one down is Catherine Causey.
From the left elbow there.
Nice looking jumper, little 5-foot turnaround, and 40 points. Same shot on the other end by Tattnall is missed. And Stewart there to clean it up, couldn't make it. Foot may have been on the line, no one calls it. Sarah Kate Phillips drives wildly and gets fouled. She'll shoot some free throws.
Foul 44, Causey, her first team.
By the way, I don't know how it didn't happen, but maybe this is a sign that the phenomenon of 6'7" has gone away, because I haven't seen not one kid do it in the gymnasium.
Well,
and I think I'm bringing it up. Don't know why, but just hit my head, because I've been in several gyms when it gets to 6'7", the entire gymnasium. I don't know if kids even notice it, to be honest with you. But Brett, I know you got fired up when you saw that.
Yeah,
you haven't been able to contain yourself since.
I'm very, very on the 6'7" trend, about 2 years late.
Shot no good. Jump ball, and it will stay with Tattnall.
I've seen it all throughout where, you're right, fan bases go crazy over it, but I think it has maybe worn its welcome out. Good rebound inside there by Tattnall and the Lady Trojans. This is a time for them to work, get better at what their coaching staff's trying to implement. A young squad, building for the future.
Shelley. Shooting three-pointer, no good. Here comes Stratford. Hot potato by Tattnall. And jump ball will stay with Tattnall.
In the game for Tattnall, number 20, Mary Jane Stewart. In the game for Stratford, number 32, Hatsie Russell. Number 25,
and
Maxwell.
Logan Maxwell will come in. Last couple minutes of this one.
Just short there on the jumper.
Maxwell. The freshman tried to get on the board. Maxwell there gets a rebound.
You can definitely tell this unit that's come in for the Lady Eagles working the ball to try to get an outside shot instead of getting an inside. Definitely a different style of offensive play. There's a foul inside. I think the question for Coach Ed Smith again is, can your guard play and offensive scrappiness and rebounding, can it overcome maybe your lack of an inside presence as you move forward into the playoffs? Because they've got a good squad. They got some outside shooters. They can get hot from outside, especially as they get into the quarterfinals and finals. You never know what can happen here. They're a top 3 team in the state. And you got to think Coach Ed Smith's got his sights set on a big prize at the end of this year.
And jump ball.
I always say, Thrift, when you've got a player like a Kamaya Hudson, somebody who can go get their own shot, you have a dangerous team. I don't know if you remember this back in the Big East tournament that time where UConn had Kimball Walker and they won like 7 straight games in that tournament. and then went on in the NCAA tournament. You get a hot player like that, you can ride them to a championship.
Thrift Behringer and the Rambler, Brett Taylor here live on Georgia Sports Live.
You just compared me to Richard Holdridge.
For those out there watching, we have Georgia Alabama Sports Live in the Columbus, Phoenix City, Alabama area. And we have a guy by the name of Richard Holdridge who's fantastic play-by-play. But we call him the Rambler because he'll ramble on about things that are relevant to this game. And Brett Taylor just made mention of Kemba Walker.
Nah, man.
But it was a good point. I get your
apropos.
point. Yeah, and if you have someone that can get you hot, anything can happen, especially in basketball.
Stratford is not unfamiliar with that. I remember a couple years ago over in Mercer, they had Khalil Green who got hot in that playoff run, won a state championship, and a great run there for the Stratford Eagles and a state championship. So Kamaya Hudson hoping to duplicate that.
I remember that state championship run.
Yeah, that was an outstanding finals. What a game. Probably one of the best games I've ever been to.
67-27 is the score here. 140 and counting. Catch and shoot? No.
Off the mark. Good rebound there on the backside. Under 2 minutes to play here. Lady Eagles finishing off a big rivalry win. In style at 40.
Maxwell.
Would all senior basketball parents please meet by Coach Mill?
Don't forget senior night coming up after this.
All senior basketball parents.
Take a quick look in over at Westfield. Lady Hornets on top at the end of 3, 41-30. Against a feisty two-time defending state champion,
and that one
Lady
short.
Vikings.
Oh, and right off the face.
Eugh.
That was hard. Hope she's okay.
So I think, Thrift, the plan is to stay live here between games to allow folks to take in the senior night festivities. And we'll be, again, just right around the corner from the boys' tip.
Into the game for Tattnall, number 4, Mercer West.
And shot clock violation. Shelley, block.
Ooh. That's one of those dangerous plays right there you worry about.
Yeah,
Got momentum. Good thing the pad's there.
Foul 21, Sarah Kate Phillips, her third. To the line, Kylie Shelley.
She's looking like she's in pain right now, grimacing.
Well, yeah, that's one of those things you get out of control. Can't stop, can't throw the brakes on and go into that pad hard. There's a cinder block wall right behind that pad, so not very giving. Hopefully she's okay. Probably going to be a little sore after this, but hopefully it's not anything serious. Maybe a little bruise, but hopefully she'll be okay.
We're going to take a step away, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Thrift Behringer, Brett Taylor. 23 seconds left in this one. First shot. No good. Second shot, no good. This will be the final couple seconds. Stratford going to go to 21-3, undefeated in region play. Great regular season for Coach Ed Smith, as he will try to get his Eagles back to a state championship. They got region play starting next week, but tonight, senior night, belong to the Eagles. And they're going to win 67-27 over crosstown rival Tattnall Square. And we're going to take a break. Senior night coming up next. And then we got the boys on Middle Georgia Sports Live.
About a merger. This is about the first tangible step for us to take together to build a regional hub of healthcare for Central Georgia. The confluence of research, technology, innovation, and excellent community care is how we'll make an impact together. As we unveil our sign, it's a symbol of the chapter we're now taking together to reshape healthcare for this community.
No, in Warner Robins.
Like they bought the one in Cary, the one in Warner Robins.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Basketball Senior Night. Please direct your attention to the court. First, we would like to recognize our girls seniors. Hayden Craddock. Hayden Craddock is the daughter of Teresa Craddock and William Craddock. She's attended Stratford for 7.5 years. Hayden's activities include basketball, softball, pep club, and heat club. And she's a two-time honorable mention all-district recipient for basketball. Hayden Craddock. Kamaya Hudson. Kamaya State, and last year she was instrumental in leading the Eaglettes to a Final Four appearance. Kamaya Hudson. Next, Reagan Ray. This lifetime Stratford Eagle began her journey on Peak Road as a beginner. Reagan is the daughter of Laura and Jeremy Ray. Athletically, she plays softball and basketball while also serving as Stratford FCA co-president. Reagan is a two-time recipient of all district honors in basketball. And in the fall, Reagan will be joining the softball team at Bruton Parker Christian University. Reagan Ray. And now for our boys seniors. Landon Gates. Landon is the son of DeSura and Jason Gates. He joined the Stratford family 5 years ago and has played basketball every year since becoming an Eagle. His other activities at Stratford include track, pep club, key club, cornhole club, and cricket club. During his time as a varsity player, Stratford has won the 2023 state and district championships and the 24 district championship. And Landon received all district honorable mention in 2025. Landon Gates. And our final senior this evening, Henry Tarbutton. Henry joined the Stratford family 5 years ago and is the son of Betsy and Ben Tarbutton. He's been very active throughout high school, participating in golf, student leadership board, key club executive board, cornhole club, senior class president, pet club president, and student ambassadors. Henry is the founder of the Anti-Rhinoceros Poaching Fundraiser. This is Henry's first year playing basketball for the Eagles, and he has certainly made an impact. Henry Tarbutton. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more big round of applause for all of our senior basketball players this evening.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time to play some boys basketball. Tattnall Square, 8-1, 13-8 in region play, taking on Stratford and Jarvis Smith. Let's talk about Tattnall Square coming in as they are led by Christian Palmer in his first season. Starters, Micah Clyde, also Evan Boney. And I'm telling you right now, Evan Boney can shoot it with the best of them. Whit Davidson. Also number 5, Champ Caslin. And number 15, Ben Brown. Now let's talk about Stratford. Up and down year for Coach Jarvis Smith, the perennial powerhouse in the GIAA. 8-12, 2-7 in region play. Their best player, Landon Gates, a senior this year. And number 2, Layson Gates, his brother, a freshman, starts. Number 13, a sophomore, Fletcher Almond. Number 4, Josh Butts, a junior. And 2 seniors, 6'5", Henry Tarbutton. And the leading scorer for Stratford, number 0, Landon Gates. Head coach Jarvis Smith in his 4th year, already has a state championship. He's got Jim Massey, Erkson Smith, and Jason Gates are the assistant coaches for the Stratford Eagles. Last time these two teams faced off, Stratford took down Tattnall. Tattnall took down Stratford 55-38. That was at Tattnall. A little bit different ball game playing at the Grady. These two teams know each other very well. All of them went down to the wire last year. We expect a fun one here tonight. Thrift Behringer, Brett Taylor, Middle Georgia Sports Live. Let's play some boys basketball, and we're underway. And here comes Whit Davidson, and Davidson will lay it in.
Right off the bat, quickly. Great tip, gets it to Davidson and finishes it off.
Excuse me, that wasn't Whit, that was Chap Caslin. Here's Whit Davidson. Davidson up ahead to Boney. Boney laying it in and 1. Champ Caslin. He's got 4 quick, and he'll go to the line for an and 1. And just like that, you're seeing the defense from Tattnall. They get after you quickly as head coach of the Tattnall Square Trojans, Christian Palmer, in his first season.
What a big run Tattnall made last year in the GIAA playoffs.
All the way to the Final Four, losing to eventual state champion Pacelli.
They're looking to back that up and maybe even go even further this season.
Gates for Stratford. Leading the team, there's Butts, he loses it, and here comes Tattnall Square. How about Whit Davison, corner 3, no. And there's a rebound by Champ Caslin. 3-point on the other end, in and out by Evan Boney, the left-handed assassin. And coming away with it, Whit Davison. Davison off the glass and in. Nice job by Whit Davison.
Tattnall with the length, getting in there, getting some steals. They're in this 1-2-2 press.
And Davison, nice hands. Gates does a good job stopping Davison from saving it. Gates is fouled.
Very similar start to this game, but just reverse of teams as the girls' game. Lady Eagles got off to a quick start, especially defensively, and Tattnall's doing the same thing here in the boys' contest. Can Stratford withstand the early flurry and get their footing here in the early going?
Gates pulls up. Gates short. Rebound. Tattnall. Caslin. Micah Clyde. Clyde to Boney. Boney tries to get a little separation, not able to. Back to Clyde. Clyde spins. Clyde with a little scoop. No, and Stratford comes away with it.
Tried the English there. Wasn't able to get the spin off the side of the goal.
Butts down low, wide open. Tarbutton, no. Can't get the floater.
That's one you got to finish.
Got to. Whit Davison. Nobody stopping the ball. Davison gets fouled.
He's a load now.
And Whit will go to the line.
He is hard to deal with when he gets ahead of steam like that. Downhill quickly in transition, and Whit Davidson to the line. Tattnall Trojans flexing a little bit here in the early going.
So Tarbutton will get his first. And Davison will knock down the first.
Yeah, just want to remind the fans out there here on Middle Georgia Sports Live, this is just a taste of what we hope we'll be bringing to everyone here in the Middle Georgia area next year. Got a lot of stuff lined up for the 2026-2027 scholastic year and athletic year. And this is just kind of a little bit of a taste of what we're going to be bringing here over the next few years and hopefully even longer. So excited about all the stuff we got going on, Thrift.
No doubt about it.
9-0 here quickly for the Trojans.
Gates dribbled that one off his own leg. Champ has it. He scored the first 5 of the game. Whit. Champ. Back down to Whit. Nice give and go. Easy basket. Good basketball play. And Coach Jarvis Smith says, I got to get a timeout quickly. It's 11-0. Trojans coming out in a flurry. 30-second timeout. We'll take one quick break. Don't go anywhere. Back here on Middle Georgia Sports Live, Tattnall off to 11-0 start here at the Grady. And Coach Smith says, I got to get a timeout immediately. I do not like how my team came out the gate here. Who's going to step up for Stratford? Nice pass down low, wide open, layup is good.
So the timeout pays off, and great pass down low in transition.
John Henry Causey, the 6'6" junior, lays it in.
It's always good to get a bucket after a timeout. You feel like you made it count. Can you back it up here with some defensive stops?
Boney.
Got an offensive foul. Wow, Boney got away with one earlier. Thrift trying to create separation, and there he doesn't.
Checking in is Jace Veal and Tate Morris for the Trojans. Coming out, Ben Brown and Micah Clyde. And here comes that 1-2-2, 3/4 trap by Coach Christian Palmer and company. Tarbutton over to Gates, to Causey. Now Butts, back to Causey. Causey using his size, ain't able to finish. Tarbutton tries to come in to tip it, not able to. In and out move by Whit. Evan Boney in the corner, throws it back out to Davison. Caslin. Man-to-man by Stratford. They know Boney can fill it up, so can Davison. Davison goes right past Tarbutton and misses, and Tarbutton comes away with it. Here comes Josh Butts. Josh. but 4.3 points a game on the season. Nice pass to Causey. Causey goes up, gets fouled. No call, though, so that's corrected. Anticipating that one. Here comes Davison. Davison crosses right to left and misses. Boney catch and shoot. Misses. Causey, no, falls in the hand of Veal. Veal being chased around, and then Gates picks him up. Veal going back down low, tries to do a wraparound pass, and good defense there by Tattnall. And laying it up and in is Henry Tarbutton. Good defense by Stratford there, getting the steal. Nice hands by Tarbutton. Boney, Veal, out to Caslin. Caslin drives. Caslin, a little bit wild scoop, not able to hit it. Here comes Butts. Stratford pulls up from 15, knocks it down.
Wow.
That's a good jump shot there by Josh Butts.
How big was that timeout from Coach Jones?
And Coach Jarvis Smith able to call a timeout there. Good pull up by Butts. Just let the defense come to him. They sagged off. I'll pull up from 15.
Jarvis
Caslin.
Jones.
There he goes, and Caslin, nobody stops the ball there, and he lays it in.
I'm thinking of your boy over at Carver, Jarvis Jones, instead of Jarvis Smith.
Wrong Jarvis.
Wrong Jarvis.
Gates, Butts, Causey, layup, hard, Davison rebound.
Stratford holding their own, but I think this is the pace that Tattnall wants to play at.
They're definitely a transition team.
They've missed some easy buckets down low, so has Stratford, honestly, but I think this is exactly where the Trojans want to be.
Boney, nice.
Left-handed.
Little left-handed floater.
Yeah.
Goes across the middle of the paint and just flips it up and in over Causey. Nice move
sweet
by Boney. Lacey Gates loses it. Veal steals. Here comes Tattnall. Spins, and he loses it. Stratford comes away with it. Lacey Gates drives. High arcing floater, no. Tarbutton there, battling Whit Davison. Causey double dribbles. And it'll go to Tattnall. That's Lacey Gates, excuse me.
I think Causey's making a case. Hey, man, I'm getting a lot of contact down here.
Waldron Hiley and Garrett Duffin are going to come in for Stratford. For Tattnall Square coming back into the game is number 15, Ben Brown, and Micah Clyde. Also checking for the first time, Judah Hopper. Veal goes right past Gates. Causey just falls down on him, and it's a foul, and that will send Veal to the line to shoot a pair of free throws.
His first, team third.
Middle Georgia Sports Live, home of all of Middle Georgia, specifically Bibb County. And then, of course, Stratford, Tattnall, First Presbyterian Day, and Mountain of Sales. Throw Westfield in the mix, and that's the crew that we're going to be covering here to start this endeavor. And as we continue going, we'll be covering Houston County, Warder Robins, veterans are some to name a few outside of just the Macon area, which is why we call it Middle Georgia Sports Live. Veal drops that one in, and 17-6. Stratford finds Gates. He's been quiet, hadn't scored, and he's short there. Gets his own rebound, pump fakes. But hot pass to Gates, who hits the three. Finally, the senior Gates here in his final time putting on the Stratford uniform at home will knock it down. Veal pulls up in Causey's face, misses, and Judah Hopper floats it in. Right place, right time,
no doubt,
by the sophomore.
Exactly what I was going to say. He just found himself in the right spot there as the ball falls right in his lap. He finishes it off, to his credit. 10-point lead here for the Trojans.
Causey drives. How about the big man off the glass?
Showing some hops, missed some early bunnies, but gets that one to go, cuts it back to an 8-point lead.
8 is the score. Hopper drives. Hopper, nice pass. Ben Brown, and he misses the lay. What a pass by Hopper. And that one almost went in by Gates.
I don't know if he got it off in time, but a good-looking shot from half court.
Back and forth they go. Tattnall on top of Stratford by 8. We'll take a break. Second quarter. Middle Georgia Sports Live coming up next. Second quarter about to start as Tattnall on top of Stratford 19-11 here on Middle Georgia Sports Live. Stratford able to bounce back a little bit there. They got us down as many as 13. So they've trimmed it to 8. They lost by 17 at Tattnall a few weeks ago. Josh Butts, long distance. His second rattles in. And it's a 5-point game here at the Grady.
Long-range assassin right there, cuts it to 5. Nice jump shot. Take an early chance there with the first possession here in the second quarter.
How about that pull-up short there by Caslin. And there is Judah Hopper again. Misses the little layup. And here comes Butts and Stratford. Butts.
He's going to take it from the logo.
No, he wants Gates to set up the offense. Landon looking, coming off a few screens there, but not able to shoot it was Garrett Duffin. Here's Gates. Gates crosses. Gates drives. Gates lays it in.
Woo, nice little silky lay-in right there.
Able to kind of contort his shot and adjust in midair, and Gates has it to 3. Caslin.
Coming out here hot in the second quarter. Exactly what Coach Jarvis Smith wanted.
Whit Davison's coming, and here comes Judah. Kind of just flips it up over the outstretched arms of Fletcher Almond. And finally, Tattnall stops the bleeding a little bit. It's a 5-point lead for them.
I love the headband, man. I'm telling you.
Brett, you look like a guy that would wear a headband.
That headband looks clean, man.
How about Josh Butts? That shot looks clean, and it goes off. Duffin, Gates,
oh, he
travels.
traveled, yeah. That
got a little
shot,
happy feet there by Gates.
Shot was on line, just too much on it. A deep shot off the back iron, and got a little happy with the outside feet there, trying to get in position. A little James Harden move. We don't always get that gather step here in the high school ranks like they do in the NBA.
(21-16). That's the score here on Middle Georgia Sports Live. Pacelli on top of Westfield by 20, and Perry as Caslin to Judah. Judah drives, loses it. There's Micah Clyde.
Wow.
And another right place, right time moment by Tattnall. And they score back-to-back baskets to make it a 7-point game.
No doubt. Stratford being a lot more deliberate in breaking the press.
Pull-up jumper, no. Rebound by Boney.
Not just kind of frenetically going through it. They're actually slow passing it, walking it down the floor. That seems to have allowed them to set up their offense a little bit more organized than they did in the first quarter.
And open there, Clyde.
Great entry pass.
There goes the basket, +1. As he lays it in, good pass, finding him on the block there by Caslin. And he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned.
You gotta love the old-fashioned, man. I'm telling you. You get fouled, you get rewarded, and the ball somehow finds its way in the bottom of the net.
And by the way, that wasn't Castlin, that was Judah Hopper with the assist. And nice look. Nobody was even near Clyde there as he was on the block and able to finish with contact.
Judah's been a spark plug since he came in, man. He seems like he's everywhere.
Hitting that was Clyde, and it's back to double digits. But patiently trying to find the hole in the defense. Josh to Gates. Gates down low, Tarbutton misses another little easy bunny. And here comes Clyde. Clyde to Boney. Boney with a pump fake, and he misses a lay. I know Coach Palmer's like, come on, guys, got to finish. How about Gates? Long distance shot doesn't fall, and Tarbutton's going to get a foul away from the basket. Tattnall will have it. 4:34 here until the half. Judah. Castlin. Boney. Davidson. Look at that basketball movement, but then able to help on the backside. Tarbutton with a block. Gates. Too many people in one sit as Tarbutton trying to set a screen there. Long distance, Wiley, no. Castlin comes away with it.
In and
Up
out.
ahead to Clyde. Clyde all the way and gets fouled by Causey.
A lot of action going on, but not a whole lot of made baskets so far. And as you mentioned, Tattnall missing some close ones inside. Stratford had the rim out there on the three-pointer, but go to the free throw line. Hey, when in doubt, drive the ball to the goal, try to get fouled, and go to the free throw line, see what you can do there.
Foul on 25, Causey, his second.
First shot rolls in for Clyde as Veal will check in. Duffin comes in for Stratford. Layson Gates comes in. Tarbutton and Causey both out.
There's a definitive length advantage for Tattnall, it feels like, but Stratford does have the one big body, but Causey's no longer in there right now. So we'll see if maybe this smaller lineup helps them break the press, maybe get some outside looks.
Drive and bad pass there by Waldron Hiley. Castlin. Veal. Castlin back to Veal. Veal drives. Veal out to Boney. You can't leave him open because he'll knock it down right there. Evan Boney in timeout. Stratford. Tattnall's largest lead of the game. They lead by 14. Boney knocking it down. We'll take a break. We're back here, 3:16 until the half, as Stratford leads Tattnall Tattnall leads Stratford 30-16. Just trying to test you out there watching right now. If you're paying attention. Josh Butts
Got to keep you on your toes.
pulls it back out. Somebody's got to get going here for Stratford. And how about Butts
Wow.
with an and one to
What
kind of wake up the Eagles here.
What a move. Slices through the defense, takes it up the goal, gets fouled on the way, and just lays it in.
And Butts will go to the line.
Got to give a shout out to one Braden Holder, reffing some games tonight, our partner in crime on Middle Georgia Sports Live.
Never heard of him. Shot no
never heard of
good. And here comes Tattnall as Veal will have that one knocked away, and it will stay with Tattnall. Excuse me, say it was Stratford.
No, you're right the first time.
No, yep. Sorry about that. Judah. Boney, who just hit that corner three. Micah Hyde, good screen by Veal. Hyde out the Veal, and they got 19 on the shot. Veal spins, turnaround jumper, pure, and knocks it down.
It's that front iron, gets the roll.
Nice looking
Shooter's
spin,
touch.
jump shot by Veal. Layson Gates. Three-pointer, yes.
Man, right? Anything you can do, I can do
there's
better.
Waldron Hiley. 11-point game. Judah to Boney. Boney has a screen set. Boney pulls up. Boney misses. Out of bounds. Stratford ball.
Tell you what, they've done a pretty good job on Whit Davidson, but it's been the supporting cast for Tattnall right now.
Pull up jump shot, no, and Boney on the fast break. DeVille. Veal back to Boney. Boney pump fakes. Boney drives. Nobody stops the ball, and Boney lays it in with the right.
He has been an unsung hero here for the Trojans.
But Gates to Duffin. Can he get it going? No. Boney with another rebound. Boney, DeVille. Veal drives. A little bit of a Euro step. Wild shot misses. Loose ball. And Veal's going to take down Hiley.
It's going to stay with Trojans, it looks like. They call jump ball or?
No, yeah, they called, I don't know if it was jump or travel, but Coach Smith saying that's a foul all day and no call. Coming in now for Tattnall Square, number 10, Asa Scott. Pull up by Whit Davidson, short.
That's a tough shot right there.
And here comes Layson Gates. Gates, Butts. He's hit one there, misses that. And here comes Whit Davidson. Whit drives, spins. Oh, what a move, misses. Layson comes away with it. Gates couple behind the backs. Gates drives, Gates fouled by Whit Davidson.
Again, lots of activity. Not a ton of baskets made on all these exchanges. You had Davidson with a great move inside, but couldn't finish it. And there, going to the line for Gates after getting fouled. And misses the front end.
Second one. does go down. It's a 12-point game.
Got to hold for this last shot, you would think.
Shot clock is off. Whit Davidson. Whit Davidson drives and finishes. Tough drive there by Whit Davidson, and Tattnall is going to go into the half up by 14. And Coach Smith pleading with Landon to step up and stop the ball there as Tattnall goes up 36-22. We'll take a break. It's halftime here on Middle Georgia Sports Live.
This is not about a merger. This is about the first tangible step for us to take together to build a regional hub of healthcare for Central Georgia. The confluence of research, technology, innovation, and excellent community care is how we'll make an impact together. As we unveil our sign, it's a symbol of the chapter we're now taking together to reshape healthcare for this community.
Caroline is the daughter of Ann and Dr. Gary Dent. She has attended Stratford for 11 years. Caroline has spent her high school years at Stratford being involved with football and basketball cheerleading, track and field, lacrosse, pet club president, yearbook co-editor-in-chief, beta club, and peer mentor. And she was also a 2025 homecoming court candidate. Caroline Dent. Liva Fleming. Liva is the daughter of Caroline Fleming, class of 01, and the granddaughter of Lisa and Wendell Horn. Stratford's 2025 homecoming queen stays busy with football and basketball cheer, play target, pet club, key club, and Stratford Minds Matter. And Liva serves as captain on her cheer team. Liva Fleming. Next is Arena Jamishka. Arena is the daughter of Roxana Conan and Alton Jamishka. She joined the Stratford family 10 years ago and is active with Pet Club as a president, football and basketball cheer, lacrosse, Animal Rescue Club president, HOSA president, and the Bye Bye Birdie Spring Musical. Arena Jamishka. Kelty Glenn. Kelty has attended Stratford for 14 years and is the daughter of Lee and Josh Glenn. Her activities at Stratford include cheerleading, peer mentor, Stratford Minds Matter Leadership Board, HOSA co-president, Key Club, Ecology Club, French Club, and Animal Rescue Club. Kelty is a member of the Middle Georgia Youth Ballet and has danced in the Nutcracker of Middle Georgia. She's also a participant in the National Charity League and was named one of Stratford's star students for the class of 2026. Kelty Glenn. Our next cheerleader tonight is Ashby Hill. Ashby is the daughter of Kelly, class of 97, and Jed Hill. This second-generation Eagle stays active with tennis, basketball, and football cheer, Stratford Theater, the vice president of French Club, Stratford Minds Matters senior class representative, a board member of the Key Club, and Beta Club. Jeff Langford and the late Matthew Myers. Anna Burns is a very busy Eagle with Stratford varsity football and basketball cheerleading, varsity girls golf, Stratford theater, the co-president of Animal Rescue Club, co-vice president of French Club, Stratford Young Life, Beta Club, and Key Club. Anna Burns Myers.
I was in the stands behind the sky.
Next is Mary Margaret Sims, the daughter of Molly and Bo Sims. Mary Marwood began her journey at Stratford 13 years ago. She fills every season of the year with football and basketball cheer, play target, lacrosse, track, pep club, key club, cornhole club, and Spanish club. In 2025, she attended the Eco Africa trip and was a member of the homecoming court. Mary Marwood Sims. And our final cheerleader tonight is Mills Sutton. Mills joined the Stratford family 8 years ago and is the daughter of Susie and Greg Sutton. Her high school days are filled with football and basketball cheer, tennis, pep club, Stratford Minds Matter, Animal Rescue Club, Cornhole Club, Key Club, and Spanish Club. She also appeared in the Stratford Theater production of Mean Girls. Mills Sutton. Folks, let's have one more big round of applause for our senior varsity basketball cheerleaders.
Does it just feel like separated and keep it short and sweet? Yes, I mean, that's good.
one.
Welcome back, everyone. Here, start of the second half on Georgia. Yep, there it is. Middle Georgia Sports Live.
You did it.
Was going to come out eventually.
That shot goes down.
Yeah, and quick bucket there by Stratford.
3.
Caslin, Boney for 3, short. Here comes Layson Gates. Gates drives, Gates, no.
I think it's going to come down to that, Thrift. Can Stratford make enough outside shots to stay in the game?
Boney. Ben Brown. Caslin. Back to Brown. Brown trying to go at Causey. No. Rebound, Stratford. How about Landon Gates from the outside?
And it's an 8-point game. Another fast starting quarter for Stratford. We're going to get an early timeout.
And Palmer's going to be the one that takes the timeout. We'll be right back after this. (36-28) is the score here. 36-27, excuse me. One of those, there was a 2.
Oh, so they took off a point, it looks like. Must have been the three-pointer to start the quarter.
Caslin, nice pass, and there's Ben Brown.
So another
Caslin
good
drives
timeout.
and dumps it down to Ben Brown.
Another good timeout there from a coach, just like Jarvis Smith had in the first half.
And that one is a hot pass that goes to the hands of Garrett Duffin. Caslin to Witt. Witt, little jump hook, no.
Almost a steal there on the rebound pass.
Pull up jumper. Rattles out by Landon Gates. Caslin drives and misses.
Keep attacking the goal like that, good things happen. Either make a shot or get fouled, go to the free throw line.
Caslin will miss the first.
For Tattnall, number 12, Judah Hopper into the game. For Stratford, 13, Forrest Allman, Fletcher Allman, and number 15, Henry Carbutton.
Caslin makes a second. It's a 12-point game again. Stolen again. Here comes Caslin. He loses it. Davison picks it up. Davison drives and a foul.
Ooh. Lots of contact down low on the follow through there. Everybody gets up okay, but Body's falling everywhere down low.
Judah. And a foul there. (39-27). Tarbutton. Gates. Hiley, excuse me. His shot no good. Hopper drives and floats it up, no good. Davidson lays it in.
Finally, we get somebody to break the scoring drought for both teams.
Hiley misses. Tarbutton, no. Davidson. And, oh, what a move. Castlin misses.
Just can't finish at the rim, and we have a tie-up. It'll stay with Tattnall.
Micah Clyde. Checks in for Tattnall for Ben Brown. Davidson. Short. Hiley. Nice pass. Tarbutton lays it in.
Yeah, good entry pass there. Nobody around. Found a wide open Tarbutton.
Cross court Davidson. Davidson. Hopper, Boney, 15-footer, 3-second violation, on Tattnall.
I think he spun and then he passed out. If he keeps going to the goal, probably scores. And instead, afterwards, after the pass, he camps out in the lane. And another turnover.
Tarbutton, Gates, short. And here comes Boney. Good pass, Clyde. Boney fouled. Boney will shoot some free throws with the team up 12, 3-14 here in the third.
Stratford with 3 team fouls. With 3:14 to go here in the third. With the pace that Tattnall's playing at, you don't want to get into that bonus and send the Trojans to the line and extend this lead more. But they missed the front end of this free throw.
Boney hits the second one. Gates to Layson. Layson pump fakes. Layson floats it in. Veal. Stolen. Blocking foul.
Foul 13 on in his third. Team third to end the game for Stratford. Number 4, Josh Banks.
Hopper loads it up, misses. Here comes Hiley. Hiley, yes. Back to single digits.
Walter Hiley Jr., assisted by Landon Gates.
Veal. No. Butts with the rebound.
That's 2 3-pointers that have led directly to
Tarbutt
breakouts.
lays it in.
And now all of a sudden a 7-point lead after the 2 big missed threes, both air balls. And Stratford hoping to make senior night a victorious one.
Caslin quiets the crowd with that
Wow. Great answer there. They needed a bucket. They got a 3 and extended back to double digits. And then Stratford
one.
right back.
Stratford. Tarbutt knocking it down. It's 7. Hopper. Veal. Pushing off, no call there. Finds Boney. Boney to Hopper. Hopper step through, a little floater, no. And Whit Davison gets fouled.
Some dangerous passes there across the court, and Whit Davidson somehow gets the ball deep inside on the rebound and is able to get fouled. He'll go to the line. But again, Stratford just will not go away, Thrift. They continue to push the score back under a 10-point deficit, and that shot off the mark on the front end. With a minute 25, it's a 7-point game here in the third.
Yeah, they're hitting threes, making a comeback.
The Eagles not going to go away without a fight. Second one.
Davison knocks it down.
Stratford continue their hot shooting.
Hiley. And scoop and one. Josh Butts.
He did give it to him, man.
Hello.
A 6-point lead.
Makes it 6. With the play from Butts, he's knocked them down from the outside, this time with and one.
Butts doing a great job on the drive, keeping his eyes on the goal. He knew exactly where he was, even through contact.
And misses that one, and here comes Clyde. Clyde drives, Clyde fouled, Clyde to the line.
55 seconds to go here in the third, and things are heating up. 6-point lead. Exciting contest between 2 bitter rivals. He nails both. Gotta have those free throws late, especially when you're in the lead, trying to hold on.
And fouled by Caslin.
Foul number 5, Caslin, his third, team second.
.11 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Landon pump fakes, misses short on the jumper. Here comes Veal, shot clock off. Micah Clyde's got it. Clyde down low to Hopper. Hopper, hop steps. Tries to do a little left-handed floater, no, and a foul there. Clyde will go to the line.
Not who you wanted to foul there.
Foul number 0, Landon makes his first 2 lines for Tattnall Square, number 1, Micah Clyde.
Caslin misses the first.
How many free throws have Tattnall missed tonight that could have extended the lead? They connect there. Now back to a 9-point deficit. Stratford going to try to look to get the last shot.
And falls down. And that will end the third. 49-43. We got a good one. 6-point game. One more quarter to go on Middle Georgia Sports Live. .43 is the score here. Stratford making a comeback. Back in this one, only down 6.
How big was that 3 to end the third, man?
They were down as many as 14 in this one.
Get it back to 6-point game. It's really anyone's ball game at this point.
Tattnall hold on. Landon Gates drives, just fouled on the floor.
Really got to give Stratford a lot of credit for how they've defended Whit Davidson. He has not been able to he's had a solid game. He just hasn't been able to get off, as they say, like just score lots of buckets. I think the Tattnall faithful not happy with it being called a shooting foul. Now just a 5-point lead. Stratford will not go away tonight.
Gates.
Good looking stroke there from the line. 4-point lead for Tattnall.
Bill to Whit Davidson. Whit. Turnaround jumper. Miss. Rebound Hiley. Gates. Gates. Butts for 3. Yes!
Boom!
It's a 2-point game with a 3 from Josh Butts.
Wow.
Make that a 1-point game.
It's a 1-point game on the 3.
They have the score right on the scoreboard. Davidson. Hopper. Whit back to Whit. Whit right in the face of calls he misses. Rebound Landon Gates, and Stratford can take their first lead of the game. But Hiley, good!
Whoa.
Stratford takes a 2-point lead. Timeout, Tattnall, and the Eagles fans are going crazy here at the Grady. Full timeouts. We got a good one. 6:34. Middle Georgia Sports Live. Middle Georgia Sports Live. We got a good one here. 6:34 in the fourth.
First lead of the game.
Is up by 2. The number 1 team in the region, Tattnall, 8-1. Trying to close it out, get their 14th win of the season as they host region tournament play next week. Boney, the Witt, Castlin to Clyde. Boney, long distance, and one, and he knocks it down from the outside. Evan Boney will get a 4-point play.
The mythical 4-point play.
Boney, call him the left-handed assassin for a reason on that one. Just like that, Tattnall back
I would
on
have thought
top.
you'd have been more excited about that, Thrift.
I know it, right? Boney makes it a 2-point game.
Hey, when you get, it's almost like getting a 2-foot eagle putt. You got to make those. When you get a chance at a 4-point play, if you don't make it, you just feel like, man, I can't believe I missed that.
Stratford's turn. Causey. Butts, bad pass.
Yeah.
And there was nothing open there. Whit Davidson drives. Whoa, Whit Davidson fouled. Whit Davidson with a little sidestep move past Causey, gets hammered. And he will go to the line.
Who would have guessed out of that timeout we'd have a 4-point play, a turnover for Tattnall, and then free throw attempts here for Whit Davidson.
Whit rims out.
First free throw, man.
For Tattnall, leaving tons of points on the board.
Will absolutely kill you in a close ball game.
Whit. 3-point game. Hiley. Butts. Gates. Hiley. 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 Oh, what a pass! Layup is good.
That's
Hiley
Harbutton.
finding Fletcher Almond.
Oh, Almond.
And Hiley with a little bounce pass between 2 defenders, back to a 1-point game. Castlin, the Whit, scoop, no, cleans up his own miss. Another shot and a foul. Just keep attacking the glass. Whit Davidson not falling for you, get to the line, but you got to knock down the free throws. First shot, yes, by Whit.
Finally makes that first one.
Misses, rebound, and here comes Josh Brooks. Josh pulls up. Josh knocks it down.
Tie ball game.
Josh Butts. We're tied at 55. Double nickel each. 5 minutes to go. Boney, Castlin, his shot is good.
Wow, nothing but
Castlin
nylon.
responds with a 3 of his own, and back and forth. It's a heavyweight bout. Whose turn is it now for Stratford? Hiley, Gates, Butts, waving off screens. Josh up top to Landon. 19 on the shot clock. Gates, Hiley for 3. No, rebound, and here comes Tattnall. Clyde drives. Hopper. Foul. Offensive.
Oh, wow.
He put his arm and his shoulder into the chest there.
That's his second offensive foul of the night, Boney.
And Hopper. 58-55. Tattnall. Castlin gave them a 3-point lead on the dead center 3. Josh. But DeLacy Gates, are you kidding me? Hits a three and a timeout by Stratford. Did you think you were gonna get a good one tonight? Put another log on the fire, put the legs up, don't go anywhere. It's Middle Georgia Sports Live. Stratford and Tattnall, 3:55 left. We're back live from the Grady. Tattnall and Stratford in a battle here, 58-58. Three-pointers are just barraging right now as Castlin's hit some. Boney had a and one 4-point play.
Hey, it's Rocky and Apollo Creed in the middle of the ring, just trading blows right now.
Hiley, Gates, and Butts knocking them down for Stratford.
Just trading them.
Don't go anywhere right now. We are in a battle between Tattnall and crosstown rival Stratford. They're gonna give it a Witt on the block. He's got Butts, throws it out to Castlin. Castlin drives, Castlin floats it up. No, Davison there with the rebound. Davison puts it on the floor, goes up and lays it in. Nice job there by Witt Davison, just too big and strong.
Got the friendly roll.
Nice pass on the other end. Butts finds Almond. And we're tied back at 60. Nice look there by Josh Butts. He's really coming to his own here tonight. Drive there, Castlin. Nobody stops the ball, and he lays it up with ease. Kind of Ole defense there by Stratford. Butts, Gates, Hiley.
Don't
And
fall in love with the three here.
Landon's had a quiet night so far. Can the senior get it going here? It's been Butts' show. Landon catch and shoot. No. Boney tracks down the rebound. Davison pleading for it. They're going to run some clock, and Coach Palmer saying run the set. Castlin asking. Davison's got it. Davison spins out to Castlin for three. Short. Rebound. Up in the air. Here comes Allman. Allman up top. Hiley had to catch up to it. Hiley gets fouled and bodies on the floor. And that's going to be on the floor. It'll be Stratford ball with 2:13 down by 2.
Both teams have 3 team fouls. So both 2 away from a bonus situation. That one on the floor with 2:13 to go, so the ball will be taken out up top. They reset things here.
Landon Gates, can he hit it? Yes! Stratford goes up 1. Landon coming off the screen, getting them organized and knocking it down. Eagles up 1. Castlin crossing. Castlin down low to Ben Brown. Ben Brown can't hold on to it. Here comes Boney.
Still got 18 on the shot clock.
Who's going to take the shot here for Tattnall? Witt's going to call for it. Witt loses it. Hiley steals it. Great defense there by Josh Butts. Butts has got it. How about a 3 by Tarbutton? Good! Stratford knocking it down, and Tarbutton, the senior, with a huge 3.
How many
in his
threes?
last game here of his career on his home floor. Caslin drive and is fouled. What a big time shot by Tarbutton from the corner. Stratford up 4.
Just 3 after 3 after 3 from the Eagles in clutch situations.
Hiley coming up a bit gimpy. We hope he's okay.
I think he's going to be all right. Looks like he needs to be stretched out. Looks like maybe his calf locked up on him.
Now, if you're Tattnall, you got the ball now. You're going to get 2 free throws. You can get this to within 2. You don't need a foul and play good defense as Hiley's going to hobble off. So, free throws for Caslin. Sinks the first one.
That's big, makes it a 1-possession game when the minute 10. And here's the deal, you hit this one right here, you get the ball back, the next foul sends you to the line if you're Tattnall.
Caslin rims out, Tarbutton with a rebound.
Huge rebound right there on the defensive end by Tarbutton.
Still don't need a foul though if you're Tattnall, you're down 3. Josh Butts, Tarbutton over to Gates.
Got to play good defense here, try to get the ball back.
Landon drives, Landon to Tarbutton, Tarbutton, short, corner, jump shot, no good. Here comes Tattnall. Caslin to Boney, back up top to Caslin.
Don't have to shoot a 3 here.
Just need to get a good shot.
Yep.
Caslin will drive, down low to Ben Brown,
Oh, almost.
Off the rim, and almost had an and one. Tattnall fans were looking to go crazy there.
But you can't play with it 31.6 Thrift. You can't play the possession out on the other end after these free throws. So you're going to either have to try to steal or foul unless you miss and get the rebound and put back. Hey, I'm just saying. Do I say it, Thrift? What could be lingering?
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have him ejected from this facility in the next 5 minutes.
That famous word starts with an O, ends with an E. Could we be headed there?
Ladies and gentlemen, he just got ejected. You won't hear him anymore, so thanks to the Rambler for being a part of this broadcast. Here's Ben Brown. He's getting 2. Shot clock is off. I don't think you need to miss. Knock them both down. Foul someone from Stratford who's got to have to hit shots at the line, but Brown's got to hit free throws, and he misses that one. Tattnall's left a ton of points at the line. If you ask Coach Palmer, that's going to be something that he's like, guys, we gave this one.
Well, you got to commit 2 fouls, too. They're not in the bonus yet.
Brown does get the roll there. 2-point game. Timeout, Palmer. 30-second timeout by Tattnall, and it's 66-64. They're going to play defense, and then once they get it past half court, you would expect Tattnall to find the guy that they think could potentially miss at the line. But Stratford, you're just trying your best to play keep away. Don't get in trouble.
Foul twice with only 3 team fouls.
I'd probably foul early.
Then find your guy. Then find your victim after that. What an exciting game. Who would have thought at halftime Stratford would be up 2 with the ball with under 32 seconds to play with a chance to close it out.
66-64. Stratford on top of Tattnall, the #1 team in the region. If you look at the standings right now, #1 Tattnall, you know who the #6 seed is? Stratford. This would what we would call an upset brewing. And that shows you also how deep this region is, and everyone's played great ball. John Milledge, the number 2 seed right now, Piedmont 3, Mount DeSales 4, FPD 5, Stratford 6. And they're gonna foul Landon Gates after the first one, excuse me. And that will send Gates.
I don't know if you wanted to foul him.
Puts Landon Gates on the line.
27.5 to go here. 66-64 your score. And Gates at the line with a chance to extend the lead.
Gates. Comley, the senior, knocks down the first one. 3-point game.
Ice water in his veins on that one.
Knocks that down the second one, 4-point game. And how about the senior there? Cool, calm, and collective at the line. And the Eagles are up 4, 27.5. Full timeout will step away for just a second. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, here we go, Stratford fans.
68-64, 27.5 left in this one. Tattnall's got it. I still don't think you have to shoot a quick 3. Down 4. Just get a bucket. Brown sets the screen. Caslin, cross court to Whit Davidson. Davidson, step back, misses. Rebound, Tarbutton. They got a foul. And they're not going to. Butts up ahead. Causey to Tarbutton. He misses the lay. And then over the back on Hiley. That's going to send Tattnall to shoot some free throws. So now Ben Brown, excuse me, who's this going to be shooting free throws?
All right, you have to make the first one.
It is going to be Brown. Yes, you got to make the first.
And miss the second. And then if you've got I don't know what the timeout situation looks like. If you've got
timeout.
After you get the rebound. Got to get the rebound.
Brown misses the first.
Now you can't do anything except make it. Oh, you can miss it, I guess.
Well, you need to make it because you unless you get fouled and get another Evan Boney 4-point play. What do you do here? Boney. Brown misses. Tarbutton, Butts, and Stratford is going to pick up a huge win on senior night and take down the #1 seed in the region, Tattnall, 68-64.
Wow.
They were down as many as 14 there in that third quarter, and big-time performance by number 4, Josh Butts. He came up huge tonight. The senior, Landon Gates, knocked down some big-time free throws. Waldron Hiley, the freshman, played well. Tarbutton hit a big 3 there with a minute to go to give them the lead. And a great job there by Jarvis Smith. And I'm assuming we'll probably see these teams potentially next week. Region tournament, we're going to be there. You already are here. Well, why not like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, find us on Instagram. We're going to be your one-stop shop, your hub for all of Middle Georgia sports. It's Middle Georgia Sports Live. Girls, Stratford take down Tattnall. They're going to 21-3. Boys, Stratford take down number 1 seed Tattnall 68-64 in a classic. We want to say thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see you next time on MGSL.